Question number 36. The given figure shows three states X, Y, and Z in which a matter can exist. Identify the states and the processes P, Q, R, and S and select the incorrect statement regarding this. So here you can see X is solid, Y is liquid, and Z is gas. And here P is from solid to liquid. From solid to liquid it is melting. PQ. Then Q is freezing. What is R? R is liquid to gas. Liquid to gas is evaporation. And from gas to liquid, it is condensation. Let's find out the incorrect option. The first statement says, process R is responsible for drying off wet clothes when put to clothesline. This is correct because it is evaporation. So I shouldn't put a correct one here. So this statement is correct. Process S is responsible for formation of clouds in the atmosphere. Yes, condensation is responsible for the formation of clouds. A naphthalene ball converts from its X states to Y states, means solid to liquid state, and vice versa by involving process P and Q. No, in naphthalene, the solids directly converts to the gaseous phase, and it is not called melting or freezing. It is called as the sublimation. Right? So this is the incorrect statement and the correct answer for question number 36. Question number 37. Read the given statement and select the option that correctly fills blanks in any three of this. A dash is a bandage tightly tied over the wound to stop bleeding. It can be tourniquet. A crack or break in a bone is called a fracture. A dash is a bandage passing over the shoulder to support an injured upper limb sling. A strip of rigid material that is used to hold a broken bone in a position. This can be splint. Throwing water on fire caused by defective wiring can cause accidents, or here electrocution. Yes, 5. So our correct answer is option number B. Question 38. Refer to the given flow chart and select the correct statement option regarding P, Q, and R. Matter? Yes. Does it break easily? No. It is a good conductor of heat. Yes is P. Okay. Matter? Yes. Does it break easily? Yes. Does it allow light to pass through it? Yes is Q. Does it float on water? Yes is R. Okay. Iron rod, P. Sandpaper allows light to pass through it. Wrong. Eraser floats on water. No. A cannot be the option. Spectacle lens, it said it does not break easily. No. Wooden door, good conductor of heat. No. Gold earring P can be. Window pane allows light to pass through it. Yes. And thermocol plate floats on water. Yes, D is the correct answer. Question number 39. Terrace farming is done in hilly areas. It helps in reducing soil erosion occurring due to rain because it reduces the speed of flowing water. The correct answer is option number A. Question number 40. Match column 1 and with column 2 and select the correct option. Arctic tern. Arctic tern is, it migrates to escape the harsh winter. This is A. Salmon. Salmon is, it migrates from sea to river to reproduce. This is B. African antelope. It migrates to escape drought during the summer. This is C. And eel migrates from river to sea to reproduce. This is D. So our correct answer is option number A. Question 41. The given setup shows the separation process of a mixture containing water, X and Y respectively are. So here water plus X plus Y, and this is water plus Y. So X is being separated by the filter paper here. And then water plus Y when it is heated. Okay. So we have to find out what is X and Y. So as you can see that X is separated by filtration. It can be any larger particles, right? So it can be mud or clay or whatever it is. And then Y is separated by evaporation. So it can be any solute like sugar or salt. So our correct answer should be A, mud and salt. Okay. Question number 42. Refer to the given flow chart and select the incorrect option. Brain, dome-shaped large part, lower part which coordinates action of muscle, that is Q, cone-shaped structure that connects to the spinal cord is R. We have to find the incorrect one. Let's see. Option A says part P will help a student think, learn and recall her lessons. So yes, P is the cerebrum. This is the correct one. Part Q will help a child to learn the art of riding a bicycle. Yes, this is cerebellum. So this is also a correct part. Part R controls our breathing and heartbeat even when we are asleep. Yes, this is the lower part of the brain that is connected to the spinal cord, the medulla oblongata. This is a correct statement. Option D says part Q will help a person retract his hand when touched by a hot object. No. Reflex action is not controlled by the medulla oblongata. So D is the incorrect statement and the correct answer for our question number 42. Question 43. A ball of mass M was dropped from height h on 3 different planets X, Y and Z at one at a time. The given graph shows the comparative amount of time taken by the ball to reach the surface of these planets when dropped from the same height. Which of the following holds true regarding this? So here we can see that planet X is having the maximum impact, then Y, and then Z, and then Y. Let's see the correct statement. The ball will weigh heaviest on planet X and lightest on planet Y. No. This is the time that is being taken, right? It depends on the atmosphere. It is not correct. Option B says it will be easier to lift a load on planet X as compared to planet Y and Z. Yes. Why? Because X is taking the highest amount of time. That means what? Here the gravity is less, right? And in compared to the planet Y and Z. So B is our correct answer. Question number 44. Match column 1 with column 2 and select the correct option. Circular transparent area in the front portion of the eye. Cornea. The colored part of eye, iris. An opening in the center through which light enters the eye is the pupil. Layer of eyes containing cells sensitive to light and color. Retina. Nerve that carries impulses from eye to brain is the optic nerves. So our correct answer is option number C. Question 45. Two persons, X and Y, went to see a doctor for their respective diseases. The given box shows what they communicated to the doctor about their illness. What can be concluded about this persons? So person X is telling, I have swollen gums that bleed when I brush my teeth or eat anything. My joints are also swollen and keep paining. And person Y is telling, I am unable to see properly in dim light. So what illness they have? Okay, person X does not take citrus fruit in his diet. This can be a correct one because this person having swollen gums that bleeds on brushing and swollen joints that keeps paining. So this can be due to deficiency of vitamin C. Okay. Let's see option B. Person Y is suffering from iron deficiency. No, iron deficiency does not work with any light. Okay, with eyes. Person X is suffering from scurvy, whereas person Y is suffering from rickets. No, rickets is because of vitamin D deficiency. This is wrong. Both the persons are diseased due to deficiency of vitamins, but person X is having vitamin A deficiency, person Y is having vitamin D C deficiency. This is wrong. So our correct answer is option number A. Coming to question number 46, this is the questions of the achiever section. Study the given food wave. Which of the following graph shows how the population of P, Q, and R are likely to be affected if the population of S is increased? So this is oak nuts, and P and R is eating oak nuts, and Q is eating P and R, and S is eating all of them. S is eating Q. So if the population of S is increased, that means what? That means there will be sharp decline of the population of Q because S is eating on Q. And if Q is not there, if the population of Q is declining, that means what? P and R, their population will increase. So our correct answer should be option number C. So here we can see P and R are in increasing mode and Q is in a declining mode, right? So C is our answer. Question number 47. Refer to the given flow chart and select the correct option regarding P, Q, R, S, and T. Commonly edible plant parts: root, stem, leaf, flower, fruit. We have to find out which one is root. Okay, let's see. Argemone, tapioca, mustard, broccoli. So root, broccoli no, mustard no, argemone no, tapioca. Yes, tapioca yes, stem, bamboo yes, lotus yes, kale no. Okay. Leaf, cabbage, lettuce, yes. Clove, fruit, clove. No. Banana, yes. Fruit, brinjal. B is our correct answer. Question number 48. Ritu took two bimetallic strips, 1 and 2 of equal size, length and breadth, made up of metal P and Q and R, respectively, as shown here. She subjected each bimetallic strip to heating for same time period. The given diagram shows her experiment. Which of the following cannot be inferred from the above experiment? So here we can see this is P and Q, and after heating, the P metal has extended more. And in Q and R, the Q has extended more. So here we have to find out cannot be inferred. That means the wrong statement. Metal P expands more as compared to Q and R on heating for the same time period. This is correct statement. Option B says metal R contracts more as compared to metal P and Q on heating at the same time period. This is a wrong statement. And our correct answer. So let's see the other option. The ascending order of expansion of these metals are subjected to heating. R is less than Q is less than P. Okay, P is greater than Q and Q is greater than R. Both B and C. So this is a correct statement. Right? So our incorrect statement is option number B. That is our correct answer. Question number 49. Ravi set up an experiment as shown below. Which of the following holds true regarding setups P and Q? So here we have boiled amylase and starch plus boiled amylase, water broth at 35-degree whisking tubes. Okay, starch and amylase. Step 2, dilute iodine solution. Okay, so holds true. That means the correct statement. In setup P, The solution inside Viking tubes will become blue-black at step 2 as all the starch is converted to simple sugar. In B, it is said in setup Q, the solution inside the Viking tube will become blue-black at step 2 as starch is not digested at all. Okay. This is asking at the true statement. Okay. In setup P, the solution inside Viking tubing will become blue-black at step 2 as starch is not digested by boil amylase. And D, it is said in setup Q, the solution inside whisking tubing will become blue-black at step 2 as the starch is converted to simple sugar by amylase. So amylase is the enzyme that degrades starch, okay, carbohydrates. So here we can see in the E, it is boil amylase. So boil amylase will have no effect on starch, right? Because it has lost its activity, right? So the correct statement here should be option number C, that says in setup P, the solution in that mixing tubing will become blue-black. Why? Because the starch is not digested by the boil amylase. Okay, because the starch remains the same. So the presence of starch with iodine turns blue-black. So C is our correct answer. Question number 15. Which of the following is not present in the given word grid? Let's see. A strong tropical storm with fast spinning winds called a hurricane in southern USA. That we have okay. Natural disaster caused due to excessive or no rainfall at all in an area. Okay. An opening or rupture in Earth's surface or crush through which hot molten rock, ash and gases escape. I got it. A natural havoc whose intensity is measured on a seismograph. Earthquake is not here. Okay, so our correct answer is option number D. Okay, so this is not here in the word grid. So we have completed all the 50 questions. I hope this discussion of this paper will help you in the further preparation of your level 2. All the best to all of you.